Imagine a woman so feared, she is rumored to have bathed in the blood of virgins to maintain her youth. This is the chilling tale of Elizabeth Báthory, born in the year 1560 into one of Hungary's most ancient and affluent families. Her childhood was one of privilege and power, steeped in the traditions and expectations of her noble lineage. As she grew, Elizabeth was not just a beautiful maiden, she was an intelligent, complex woman, navigating the intricate dance of courtly life with grace and aplomb. Her marriage to Count Ferenc Nadasdy, a man of equal standing and wealth, further fortified her social standing. Together they wielded immense influence, their names whispered with respect, and, on occasion, with a hint of fear. Elizabeth Báthory, radiant and wealthy, was the epitome of nobility. But beneath the veneer of respectability and the trappings of power, a shadow lurked. Little did anyone know, the young countess held a dark secret. Behind the grandeur of the Báthory castle, a nightmare unfolded. A nightmare that was as real as the stone walls of the castle itself. A story of a woman's desperate attempt to hold on to her beauty and youth, and the horrifying lengths she would go to achieve that. Elizabeth Báthory, a name that would soon strike fear into the hearts of many. Born into one of the most powerful families in Hungary, she was a woman of unparalleled beauty. But beneath her stunning exterior, Elizabeth harbored a dark obsession, an obsession with youth and beauty that would eventually lead her down a path of unimaginable cruelty. Whispers began to circulate around the castle, rumors of a lady who was not just a strict mistress but a tormentor of the worst kind, stories of young servant girls who entered the castle's gates, never to be seen again, their innocent faces replaced with looks of sheer terror as they were subjected to unspeakable acts of torture. As her obsession grew, so did the rumors. It was said that Elizabeth Báthory was not just content with inflicting pain. No, she wanted more. She wanted to bathe in the blood of her victims, believing it to be the ultimate elixir of youth. Báthory's castle, once a symbol of power and prestige, was now a house of horrors. A place where the walls echoed with the screams of the innocent, and the corridors were stained with the blood of the young. Yet, as chilling as these rumors were, they were nothing compared to the truth. The atrocities committed by Elizabeth Báthory were not just rumors, but horrific realities. Acts of evil so heinous that they would forever cast a shadow over the Báthory name. But secrets have a way of revealing themselves, don't they? And so it was with Elizabeth Báthory. Her atrocities, however, could not remain hidden forever. In 1610, the walls of the Báthory castle could no longer contain the countess's sins. The whispers of atrocities committed within the castle's stone walls had begun to echo far and wide. It was then that György Thurzo, a prominent Hungarian nobleman, stepped in to investigate. Thurzo, known for his unyielding integrity, was tasked with the unenviable job of piercing through the veil of horror that shrouded the Báthory castle. His investigation was meticulous and thorough, painstakingly collecting testimonies from the castle's staff and nearby villagers. The stories they shared painted a chilling picture of the Countess's reign of terror. The trial that followed was a spectacle that gripped the nation. The courtroom was abuzz with anticipation and dread, the air heavy with the weight of the accusations. Witness after witness took the stand, their voices trembling as they recounted their horrifying experiences. The room fell silent with each testimony, the audience's shock palpable. The most shocking revelation, however, was the staggering number of victims. The testimonies pointed to a horrifying figure, around 650 innocent lives claimed by the Blood Countess. This number, though unconfirmed, has been etched into history as a symbol of her ruthlessness. But the trial was not without its controversies. Many believed that the Countess, being a woman of high nobility, was shielded from the full brunt of the law. She was never formally charged, nor was she allowed to defend herself. Her punishment, confinement to her castle's rooms till her last breath, seemed a lenient sentence for her alleged crimes. This trial, in many ways, was a reflection of the times. It was a period when power could manipulate justice, and the truth could be conveniently obscured. The trial of Elizabeth Báthory, thus, served as a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk behind the most illustrious titles. But justice, in the case of Elizabeth Báthory, wore a peculiar face. It was a face that mirrored the complexities of the era, leaving us with a haunting legacy that continues to echo through the corridors of history. Imprisoned within her own castle, the Blood Countess met her end in 1614. Her final years were cloaked in solitude and darkness, much like the lives she had extinguished. Her regal chambers were replaced with a small set of rooms, with just slits for windows. From the countess to a captive, Elizabeth Báthory's fall was steep and severe. Her death, however, did not put an end to her dark legacy. In fact, it was only the beginning. The Hungarian nobility, eager to erase the shameful chapter of their history, made concerted efforts to wipe her existence from the annals of time. Despite their endeavors, whispers of the Blood Countess continued to echo through the corridors of history. The attempts to silence her story only served to amplify her infamy. The legend of the Blood Countess, much like the woman herself, refused to die. Her haunting legacy lived on, casting long, dark shadows over the centuries that followed. The tales of her gruesome acts, once whispered in hushed tones, were now recounted in books and on the silver screen. From Bram Stoker's Dracula to the more recent American Horror Story, Báthory's influence on pop culture is undeniable. Her chilling legacy, however, is not just confined to fiction. Báthory holds a dubious distinction in the annals of crime. She is recognized as one of the most prolific female serial killers in history. Her name is etched alongside the likes of Aileen Wuornos and Amelia Dyer, women whose lives were as terrifying as the stories they inspired. Her tale, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk behind the facade of power and wealth, continues to haunt us even today. The Blood Countess, once a symbol of nobility and power, is now a symbol of horror and brutality. Her story serves as a stark reminder of the depths to which humanity can descend when unchecked by conscience or consequence. Elizabeth Báthory's tale, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk behind the facade of power and wealth, continues to haunt us even today.